come with me to do something I don't really want to do. We're in the old truck. The air conditioning doesn't work. I wish I had some way to tie up my hair because it's gonna be so windy. Yay, I found one. Basically, this is a Home Depot run. We've been having problems with our electricity in our house. Today we had so many electricians over, and they did get to the bottom of it. Found out that one of the lights is defective or broken or something, so I have to go to Home Depot to get that light and all the connectors and stuff for it, for a storage room downstairs. I also need to get boat gas, which is why I'm in the truck, because I don't want gas cans in the back of my living room on wheels. The car that I drive is a 2013 Suburban, which I love, but it's kind of hilarious that I drive something so large considering I only have one child. I literally feel like I'm driving around a full living room, and I spend so much time in that car just hanging out. It's like a safe place of mine. I cannot believe I found a mic. I have no idea if this is significantly worse or better, but I cannot even hear myself think driving in this diesel truck. When I realized we needed to do a last minute run to town, I wasn't super excited because it's Friday evening. I was ready to chill, but I couldn't chill because I was going to have to cook dinner and I did not thaw out any meat, so then I was going to have to deal with that. I was facing the music on how I failed to plan and what that was going to mean for my evening. So the one good thing about having to do this trip to town is that I can get some food. So I think I'm going to order that and pick it up and take it home for my family. So I got out of cooking. It's kind of crazy having a car seat right next to you this close, because kids obviously are not supposed to be in the front seat, but this is a single cab truck, so there is no other place for a kid to go. I put this in here and my husband, I could tell he was like, do we really need that in there? It's kind of in the way. Can you move it? I was like, you don't love it? Because now you finally have a cup holder. The cup holder's been broken in this truck since 2005, and the car seat provides a cup holder. So why in the heck would I take it out? Also, this sucker is anchored to the frame of the truck. It is such a pain to put it in and out. Surprise, I thought of something that isn't brilliant, but it is something. It's a story about how today I almost caught a felony. Now, I don't know if I would have gotten caught, but I would have known that a felony occurred. I just drove back to my house after dropping my kid off at his school. I opened the gate. I pulled the car in. I closed the gate. I then let the dog out of the car because my newly adopted baby sweet boy named Chess, he rode with me to drop Jay off at school. Because I was running late, it's a long thing. Like when I'm running late, it's kind of just easier to have the dogs jump in the car and go with me than it is for me to try to secure them or get them both in their crates so that I can open the gate and them not escape, and then me leave the gate and then shut the gate and then let them free. It's a bunch of steps. Or they could just ride along. So we get home like normal. We shut the gate like normal. I let him out, reach in the car for my purse. I hear all this commotion, the noise of rocks getting thrown. We have this little coral gravel in our yard, and it just sounded like that stuff was flying everywhere, like people were running. And I realized that there are deer in our fence. And these are not just any deer, they're an endangered species of deer, key deer. They only live in the Florida Keys, and they are protected. They're protected like bald eagle protected. There are strict leash laws where we live because of these key deer. Like, there are so many rules in place so that dogs do not ever get their way with a deer. And my dog is newly adopted from the shelter. I'm watching him chase these deer around, and I have no idea what he's going to do. Now, if you don't know what key deer are, they're a deer that's pretty much the size of a pit bull. And my adopted dog is a pit bull. They're pretty much the same color, too. He's twins with them. Just one's a dog and one's a deer, and they were just running around in circles. While my heart rate spiked and I got scared that I was going to get in trouble with authorities because you cannot hurt them. I was so scared he was going to take a bite out of one. And they just kept coming. I thought maybe he was just chasing one. Another loop around the house. I'm yelling at him to stop and to come here. And then next loop, there's 3 more deer. Look the other way and there's 2 more. I realized what was happening. I saw 2 deer jump the fence. And so I was really hoping the other ones were capable of jumping the fence too. Because I'm like, just go, be free. Chess, come here. Come to mommy. Chess, come to mommy. All the while, I'm trying to maneuver myself to where I can tackle him. They fully did 3 laps around the property before I could tackle him and hold onto his harness and go tie him up so that I could go open the gate so that the key deer could leave. But about 1.5 laps in, he did get one cornered. We were face to face. He was right on, right next to him, like full bear hug. And I was so happy that he didn't bite it. He was chasing them, but like in a wagging tail, like, oh my gosh, cool, we're running and we're playing. This is great. That type of chasing, it wasn't like, get off my property. It wasn't giving like ivermectin clan type of property owner when something's on their property. You know, he didn't have that energy at all. He had a more of like, oh my gosh, you want to be best friends? That type of energy. The shelter definitely mentioned prey drive with him. They thought he had a prey drive because he liked to chase lizards. I have seen that dog look at a lizard, then look at me, then look at a lizard, and do nothing. There are lizards everywhere here in Florida. I think he was just obsessed with lizards when he was in the shelter because he was bored. He was locked up all day long. Because with us, I haven't seen much of a prey drive or anything. He gets excited like he wants to chase stuff, but the goal of his chasing is not to unalive it. He definitely had a chance to send at least one key deer to heaven today, and he did not. He was such a good little waggle butt. My husband's calling. Oh yeah, I can get him at racetrack. We haven't fully decided yet. We might go to the sandbar tomorrow. I have a hard time believing it's going to be warm enough and calm enough wind-wise because it's windy right now and the water's rough. If we are going to do that, I should probably grab some lunch meat to make sandwiches. So maybe that's another thing I'll have to do in town right now. Alrighty, we're here. Okay, so we're supposed to get that light thing. Probably going to get one more like this, not a ceiling fan one. And I need that connector thing. And I did bring a piece that is the right size, so I know what I buy will fit it. This will be so fun. At least on Friday evening, it's not busy here.
And confidence inspiring. Only at the Home Depot.
I don't need that many. Is this the right box? Text from Papa John's. Do pizza Friday your way with up to 3 toppings on original thinner and style crust for $9.99. $10 for pizza. Yes, just make sure that it fits the light. I don't think that fits. But let's look at our reference pictures. Reference picture, the box is clearly smaller than the circle thing. So if you take this and you move this little insulation stuff, you can see those 2 holes. And those 2 holes do line up with these holes. We got our little circle light on box. Someone's coming. Please remove your card. Thank you, Dad, for serving our country. Saved me $4.64. Odoban. I use this stuff mostly as a laundry sanitizer, but it's really great for everyone. I'm out of bleach. There's a time to use bleach. There's a time to use Odoban. There's never a time to mix both together. I've never tried these before, but I do love odor absorber citrus scent. These are 98 cents, and so I thought it wouldn't hurt to try that. And then my cutesy little light stuff. I feel like I've been gone from the house for a very long time, and I've only got one thing kind of done. So I just ordered the pizza. Now we're gonna go get boat gas. Sanitizers and stuff and wipes. I'm gonna go in and just wash my hands. Oh my god, and the pizza says it's ready. God, there's helicopters, sirens going everywhere. We're at the pizza place. Keep it warmer better, maybe. Carhartt's very warm.